or Friday.
So on your 2 days you work, what was that?
That should be two.
Wasn't that all last week?
Yeah, I worked 2 days last week.
So you still got paid last Friday.
I got paid. No, I wouldn't work last Friday. Remember, I worked only did training last Friday.
Yeah, you did train last Friday.
Wait, no, last Friday. Wait,
I
this
thought
week
you
though.
were, huh?
2 weeks ago, I did
2 weeks
training.
ago you did training. Yeah.
That next week, I got paid for training. And then this week, I'm gonna get paid for last week, for Thursday and Friday. So I'm gonna get paid for Thursday and Friday this week. So it's kind of going like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's
So say if I started working right now, like 5 days, I'll get paid that Friday, or will I get paid the next Friday?
you'll get paid the next Friday.
So I wouldn't get paid for the whole week.
Pretty much because you didn't work last week. You know what I'm saying? You didn't start working until this week. So you'll get paid next week. You'll get paid Friday next week. So
So you get paid every 2 weeks. That's just what it is.
pretty much it's the way it works. It's the way the shit works. Oh, like I don't think about it. It might
Is
go.
it every week or is it every 2 weeks?
It's every week, but it's from the last week. So it's more like 2 weeks. It's more 2 weeks than actually just every
So
week.
you get paid they get paid every Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how's that getting paid every Friday if you didn't get paid last Friday?
Because we didn't work last Friday. We
But
didn't
I'm
just
saying
start
if you
working.
didn't,
If we did, we would get paid for the last Friday for that week.
so you got paid.
I would have got so. Okay, what you trying? You kind of confusing me now. Now you confusing me. You confusing me now. Okay, what are you saying? I'm kind
So
of confused.
the 2 days you work, that was before Friday, wasn't it? So you
That
still
was
got
Thursday and Friday, so I'm
Thursday
going to
and
get
Friday.
paid for Thursday and Friday. So
So
that's gonna be
you
200.
only got paid for training, right? That was the last shift you just
That
had.
last year I got was from training. Yes.
That was on a Friday. You just said
That was on a Friday. Yes.
that's Friday. So you got paid. You
For
still
that
got
Friday,
that Friday, and you still got paid again.
no,
This Friday.
because it's every time you work. It's after you work. See, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I got okay. I work on the. I went to work on the 7th for training, right?
That's Friday.
That was a Friday. I got paid the 17th for that training. The next week. The next week. So next week I'm going to be getting paid for Thursday and Friday. For well this week I'm going to get paid for Thursday and Friday. I work. You know what I get it? You know what I get it? You know what I'm saying?
It's basically saying it's delayed or some shit.
Pretty yeah, it's like a delay. Yeah, and pretty much. So let's say that I worked this Friday. Well, I went to training, did the work. Next week came over, did didn't go to Sunday or Monday. I went Thursday and Friday. So when Friday came, after I worked, I got paid for my training of
Basically,
Friday.
it's basically saying, this one Friday right now, right? You're only gonna pay like 200, right?
Yeah, 280, 280.
280.
Because I only worked 2 days in a week.
But then if I start working this
No,
week,
no, that's 290. That's 290. Yeah,
if I start working this week, and I work 5 days straight, I will get paid for the next Friday after. That Friday I'm working for.
yeah.
So then,
But you'll get paid though. You'll get paid for that Friday you work. But you won't get. You'll have to wait for that next week to get the rest of it back. If you work you work the day after Friday. So it's just like it's kind of like I don't know. I feel like it's a way to keep you working. But like you don't want to waste your day. You don't want to waste your day. So I'm like,
so if I work 5 days a week, you wouldn't have to work 10 days a week. So,
huh? Huh?
so you say, look, say I start working Monday, right? I work Tuesday, I work Wednesday, I work
No, you
Thursday.
can't. You only work 2 days. Oh, you only work
Well,
maximum. You work
5
3
days,
days.
5 days, right? So say I'm just saying, I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, right? That Friday, do I get paid or no? It'll be next Friday, right? So
It'll
I
be
have to
next
wait.
Friday. Yeah, it'll be next
So
Friday.
I have to wait a whole week to get it.
Yeah, to that next Friday. Yeah.
So what? So that Friday I wouldn't do nothing. So I worked that whole week.
You won't get your cash that Friday. No, you will not get your cash that Friday. But if you worked previously that week, then you would have got paid.
The previous week before that.
Yeah, if you worked that previous week, you would have got paid.
So why they say you work get paid every Friday if you don't get paid every Friday?
What you do is just not like you do get paid every Friday because it works. It depends kind of stupid. I don't like that. That's so stupid. I have to farm. I have to be farming whole weeks, not missing a single day just to get. Uh-uh. I could do that regularly at Walmart.
Walmart gets you the same amount, even more.
Just, uh-uh. Can't be around so many Mexicans in my house. I've been around so many Mexicans. Let me go ahead. Huh. Man, I feel like they did it on purpose.
Muy bien.
Man, shit, don't let me fix that pen, man.
Yeah,
Let
you
me
get
fix
fixed
that
pretty
shit,
soon,
man.
man.
Don't fix it, bro.
They gonna check. Should be looking like 145, because they take $10 off your like your taxes and stuff like that.
Dude,
You get that
he's
$10.
a nuisance.
They take $10 off. And then once you get paid, you get to check how much your hours and how much they counted your hours. Because if they don't count it, you can always just email them, oh, you forgot my hours. It's like, oh, here, they'll fix it.
And the Cleveland starting five. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Mitchell out there with James Harden. And it's Wade in at the three. And for Milwaukee, inside they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Rollins in at the two guard. This should be a real chess match tonight, Grant. These teams both love to get set up and run their plays.
Yeah, you know, B.A., you got two patient teams who execute on exactly what their coaches drawn up for them. Trusting in ball movement to find their shots is the key.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Harden, the pass to Allen. Back to Harden. To the middle. And it's Allen who slams it home.
James Harden is the master of pick and roll action. This guy flawless in his execution.
Pass to Jang. Here's Rollins. Antetokounmpo, right side. Good D by Mobley.
Oh, he will kick himself for that one. That was a tremendous opportunity.
A top 3 pick in a loaded 2021 draft. Evan Mobley continues to get better, as scouts predicted he would.
I don't think there is a ceiling on Evan Mobley, B.A., because on the offensive end, as good as he is and as much progress as he's made, there's more to come. That belief in his three-point ability is only going to continue to grow with repetition. We know his work habits are exceptional. His off-the-bounce game will develop. His low-post game will develop. Like good night and good luck defense.
Here's Wade after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. And that one's good. Mitchell.
Boy, how quick from the touch to the release for Donovan Mitchell. Look out, defense.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Merrill, he's checked in for Cleveland. Floats one, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Doris, Donovan Mitchell has really proven to be the kind of star you can build your team around.
Donovan Mitchell experienced a high level of winning as a young player, but he hasn't broken through and won a championship. So now every aspect of what he does is about making sure the group thrives. That's why you want to build around him.
And he drops the first. And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
Both free throws good for Mitchell.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Mobley against Antetokounmpo. Outside Porter. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Shot clock at 5. Antetokounmpo inside. Covered by Mobley. Antetokounmpo. Bam!
Oh, he is so confident with the ball in his hands. Giannis can practically make magic happen.
Here's Harden. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Porter. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. Launches a 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Harden, the pass to Mobley. Back to Harden. Mobley, a screen on Porter. And Mobley gets it to go.
That's about assertiveness. That's about Evan Mobley going at anyone in his path.
Mobley against Antetokounmpo. And that's not going to go. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Cleveland on top. They're up by 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Sam Merrill. Then it's Max Strus. Then it's Jared Allen. And it's Tyson in at the 4. Now here's Trent. He gets it in there. Trent's got his first 2 points. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. If you look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Kuzma, that's good.
Kyle Kuzma doing work in the painted area. That's beautiful.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for Nance. Jang, he's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Rollins in for Trent. Cleveland also making some changes. Wade, he's checked in for Tyson. And it's James Harden in for Schroeder. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Pass to Harden from behind the arc. Knocks down the long J.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post, but Doc told me that you can be very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." Back to you.
A new wrinkle. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Harden can't hit. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
This guy is a sensational shot blocker. Jared Allen twice on the pipes.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Green. Cleveland also making some changes. Bryant comes in for Jared Allen, and Mitchell subbed in for Merrill. On defense, the Cavaliers. Porter finds Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
Miles Turner covered tightly, but nonetheless scores it. That is really well done.
Outside Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Now here's Porter. Still without a bucket. Fades back. And Bryant pulls it down.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
Here's Harden. 5 to shoot. The shot that time not on target. Great D that time from Porter. Puts up a deep three. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Tie game in Milwaukee. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Rollins in at the 2. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Now here's Mitchell. Give him 8. Left side, Harden. Pass to Wade. Now here's Mitchell. And it's off from three-point range. Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
And here's Porter outside, and the rebound goes to Cleveland. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Inside. Here's Allen, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Boy, Jared Allen, what an effective use of that pump fake. Nicely done.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
Jared Allen knows who he is, guys. Rim runner, rim protector, and excellent rebounder.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Jang. Now Antetokounmpo. Turner, a screen on Mobley. To the paint. Turner, no good.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And that's now 10 points for Donovan Mitchell.
See, what a good feel for what the defense is conceding. Donovan Mitchell very willing to get to that mid-range jumper.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And Cleveland with a change here too. Merrill's checked in. There's 1:17 left in the third. Pass to Rollins, and here's Porter. Turner, a screen on Harden, and here's Porter outside. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland leading by 4. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple. Mobley's got 5.
Okay, quick shooting from the big fella. Mobley knocking in the jumper.
Here's Jang. Pass to Portis. On the wing, Porter. Mobley against Portis. Here's Jang. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Merrill, that's good.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Yeah, that one's good.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
Left side, Harden. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. He's got 5.
Ends the move with a whisper instead of a bang, going to the finger roll.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More 2K action in just a moment. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. Cleveland leading by 9. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th. Mobley and Allen control the paint for him. James Harden out there with Mitchell. And it's Wade in at the 3 spot.
That's just tremendous length. Exceptional hands, Jared Allen. Nice and easy.
Well, the Bucks shooting just 42% so far in the game. Antetokounmpo. 10-footer is good. Outside Harden. No good from 3. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Striding in, Giannis. Stolen by Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Beyond the arc. The 3 ball is down.
Boy, everyone seems to want a 3-point shot now. Clearly something Evan Mobley is working towards.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. They told the team to dig deep, play with passion, finish this game out right. We'll see if they do, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Antetokounmpo against Mobley. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Good on the second one.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Harden! Can't get the three. Bucks trail by 11. Here's Porter. Shoots a three. Cleared away by Mobley.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
The three is in.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
He got it.
I'll tell you, so polished and so confident this close to the cup. Miles Turner doing work.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Now Mitchell. Now Allen. Here's Mitchell. 6 to shoot. From deep. Buries it from outside.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Cavaliers.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And what a huge performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. Turner outside. He gets it to go.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And let's reveal our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.